the night my ex's band played my funeral. It started with a text, "Hey, still mad about last week?" I'd been avoiding my ex, Liam, for 3 weeks straight after he dumped me for a girl who'd been on the same podcast I'd been ranting about for months. I wasn't mad, he'd just been too busy with his new band, the Velvet Vipers, and I'd been too busy texting him to check if he'd ever actually read my 120 messages about his band's new album. That night, I was scrolling through Instagram when I saw the headline, "The Velvet Vipers play at the Metro in 24 hours. My stomach dropped. I'd been the one who'd leaked their first single to the blogosphere, but I'd never told anyone how much I'd been burned by their last tour. Liam had called me a silly ex after our fight, and I'd been too ashamed to admit I'd been the one who'd leaked their secret track list. I texted Liam, "You're playing my funeral. I'm not mad anymore." I didn't mean it literally, but I knew he'd reply with something like, "What? I'm not even your ex anymore." I was done with pretending. The venue was packed when I walked in. I'd never been to the Metro before, but it was a tiny club in downtown with a stage that looked like it had been built in the 90s. The crowd was mostly people I knew, Liam's old bandmates, my ex's friends from college, and a few people who'd heard about my revenge stunt. Liam was on stage with his band. They were playing their new song, "The Last Goodbye," the one I'd been so angry about. I stood in the back, watching as they played it. The lyrics were so close to what I'd written for him. "You left me standing in the rain, and then you went and did this." I was smiling. I'd been the one who'd leaked the song, but I'd also been the one who'd written the lyrics. The band stopped playing. Liam turned to me, his eyes wide. You wrote that?" I nodded. "Yeah. I was trying to get you to stop playing it." He looked shocked. "You did that." I took a step forward. "I've been trying to tell you for months. You were never the one who was doing the leaving. I was the one who left you." The room went quiet. People started to murmur. Liam's bandmates looked confused. I could feel the tension in the air. I stepped up to the mic. "I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to tell you the truth." Liam's face turned red. "You're not my ex anymore," he said. "You're just a crazy person who got too into your revenge." I laughed. "No, I'm not crazy. I've been trying to get you to stop playing that song for months. You were the one who left me." The crowd started to cheer. People were shouting, "She's right. He's been hiding it." Liam looked broken. He had no idea how much I'd been hurting him, how much he'd been trying to get me to stop texting him. I finished my speech, and the band played the song again. This time, they played it with a new meaning. The crowd was singing along, and for the first time, I felt like I was part of something real. Later that night, I texted Liam, "You're my ex. And I'm not mad anymore." I sat at home, staring at my phone, feeling a little lighter. I'd been the one who'd leaked the song, but I'd also been the one who'd written the lyrics. It was a messy ending, but it was a good one.